and I couldn't do anything in the game in that third period. And obviously, I tried game 6 and 7, and I don't know, it was probably like 60s. 60%. I don't know exactly. I'm not very good at that, but it was just hard to, I guess, battle. Reaching out and trying to battle with people when my arms are in extension and stuff like that, and I couldn't get to full speed. It was always there.
So looking at surgery then?
No, there's no surgery. It's just time. If we would have had that time, it would have been fine. During the season, it's just probably stuff for 2.5, 3 weeks, and you're healed and you're fine. But it's just we didn't have the time.
Fergie, you said that was oblique.
Yeah.
Did that happen on one of those hits?
No, it happened. I felt it first in game 3, and then it got worse in game 5 and in the second period. But on my own, just kind of twisting to make a pass, and it wasn't even like a hit in game 5. So those hit was a broken nose more than anything else. So it wasn't anything that you guys thought. I had it in 07.
If you weren't hurt, would you had entertained the thought of going to play for Canada if they had asked?
Yeah.
But you can't now.
No, I can't go. No one asked me, so.
Right.
But yeah, if they would have called, and I would have been 100%. Yeah, I would have thought about it for sure.
So you said it was torn or strained. Was it totally torn or partially? Or?
No, we didn't do any MRIs or anything. It's really time. It's really healing and time and rest. That's the obviously treatments on it, but there's no need for any surgery or anything like that. It's really it's the core, and it's obviously when you play hockey, it's everything. The core is everything. So it was. Just had to battle through it, I guess.
What do you do to battle through, like in game? I mean, what are they doing? Are they giving you cortisone? I mean, how does? Because that's a weird place to have it, huh?
Yeah, it's painkillers, I guess.
Yeah.
Bergie, given the great success that you had last year and now going out in the first round this year, I mean, what punch in the gut is that?
Yeah, it's you know what, I was not ready to talk to you guys about this right now. It's really early, and we're not used to that. And like I said, it's after the game on game 7, it's hard. It's hard to swallow. It's hard to understand, and it's still the same. It's I wasn't ready for that, and yeah, there's going to be a lot of thinking, going on in the next few months.
Was it similar at all to what Joe had back in the first round against Montreal?
I think Joe was, if I'm not mistaken, I think Joe was his rib cartilage. Mine was really the muscle. Some guys have had it before. I've had it. I missed 2.5 weeks, I think, at that time. So it's just one of those things that it's really time to rest.
What Tyler's 2 years into his NHL thought of his development?
Yeah, I think he's improved a lot, and he's improved. He just kept improving, and from training camp this year to now, and it's just great to see, and very positive. And I think he wants to get better. Obviously, he's got that in him, and which is really important. And yeah, I can't say enough. I mean, I think he gained a lot of confidence this year. I think he knows he can play in this league and be a good player. And I think he wants to be even better.
Patrice came in late.
Yeah, it's the injury. Yeah, you don't want to care about anything else.
We care about it.
It's we didn't do any MRI, so it's a torn or a strained oblique muscle. So that's.
And this was on the Ovechkin hit or the 7?
No. The 7 hit was broken my nose, but it happened in game 3 a little bit. I felt it in game 3. Game 5, somewhere in the second period, I can't remember. It's just on my own. I twisted, and it got really worse. That's when I really felt it. I couldn't I didn't finish the third period, obviously, and after that, from that moment on, it was really painful.
Did the Capitals know, you think? Other than the fact that you weren't
I-
taking face-offs?
It's a good question. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
okay.
I mean, that was a pretty good kept secret for once. Yeah.
Did you find things that there were things you wouldn't do or couldn't try to do when you were on the ice?
Obviously,
Try it.
yeah. Obviously, face-offs. You know, I've done 2 of them, and you know, it's because I had no other choice. I just wanted. It was big face-offs, and we had no centers on the ice, but I really couldn't do it. Honestly, it was really painful. I couldn't reach out, and everything you reaching out, try to battle with being strong on a stick. I couldn't really do that. I couldn't get full speed. You know, it's your core, right? So it's pretty much everything. So everything was affected by it.
Is it hard when you're in that situation to decide, is my 60% going to be less helpful than somebody else's 100%?
Yeah, it's something that we talked about. You know, that obviously you never. The last thing you want to do is hurt the team, right? So, but at the same time, the first thing on my mind was to be there for the team as well. So it's a very tough decision, and we talked about it, and I went on for warm up, and I thought I could still help. So we went on and played, but you're right that sometimes the 60% is better off with the guy that's 100%. But I thought I could still help, and we made that decision.
Does this injury make the loss a little harder to swallow?
Yeah, because you know, like I said, you always want to help the team as much as you can, and I was there, but couldn't really do everything that's in my power usually to do. And I'm not saying that it would have changed anything or not. So it's hard. It's a tough loss, and that makes it even worse because it's frustrating.
Is that chance you had at the end, is that going over and over in your head?
Yeah, I mean, it's something I thought about a lot, and but like I say, it happened so fast. The puck was really bouncing, really rolling. I tried to go quick because obviously they were close to me, and they were just trying to prevent the goal. And I mean, it exploded. It just rolled, and I mean, yeah.
Do you bury that though if the injury's not there?
No, it's
just more luck.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I can't put that on the injury. It's really me. It's my fault, and it just exploded on the stick. And you know, obviously, when there's not much time, the puck's rolling. You wish you could have time to stop it and put it in, but I didn't feel like I had that.
Anyone?
Well, you know, when you're in your physical situation you're in, Horton is out. In some ways, when you step back, it's a little easier perhaps to accept the way things ended and say, look, we didn't have all our bullets, and if we did, we're a different team.
I mean, it's obvious that Horty has been missed, and has been missed for most of the year. But I think we've done a good job of finding ways and fighting through adversity in the past couple of years, and this year was the same thing. And I don't think we can use any excuses. You know, I think it's we're professionals, and it's about who's on the ice, and in order to be the best that we can at 9 in, 9 out, and we didn't do that. You know, they played. I guess they played better than us, you know, and that's the bottom line. And I don't think we can blame that on me not being 100% or Horty not being there or this and that. I think it's about just being professional and realizing that you know, they beat us fair and square.
Do you feel anyone underestimated the Capitals here in the beginning of the series?
No.